Well, guys and gals, we're out here on Mount Herman Road. It is like April 10th, I believe, and I'm checking out the snow level because, well, you know, people like to get out and ride, especially the adventure crowd, and I live near Mount Herman, so come check it out. So far, like, not really any snow, so this will be interesting. In years past, I mean, you would here's usually now. I see snow up in the trees. So I mean, we'll see what like side roads and stuff have on it. Yeah, I see some snow starting in the trees here. So yeah, this usually has, because this is north. That would be north, right there. So this part of the road usually has ice and snow. There's a trail right there. Doesn't look like anyone's been. It's covered. Not even mountain bikes, but fat tires. I'm trying to be a little cautious as I ride, just because I haven't. It's been a whole while since I've been riding up Mount Herman Road here, so you know, I don't know the condition of the road or anything. I haven't even driven this way in a while. And I used to like check it all the time, even just drive and just check it and post on ADV Rider, like what the status, but I don't really use ADV Rider much. People on that forum can be, there's people I like, and then there's people that like live on there, basically, versus riding. Oh yeah, I forgot to fix my foot peg on the XR. I twisted it slightly back, but yeah, it's not gonna fall off or anything, but there's a bolt that stops the left side from twisting, because it's just this big round thing you kind of bolt in, and I totally forgot that I broke that in New Mexico. So and I think it's coming down to, like, this is like the second or third time. I think it's these IMS foot pegs, which are great. They don't bend or anything, and I think that's the problem. I think there's just so much bigger than the normal IMS pegs for this, that they tend to catch stuff, and when it falls down, there's just that much more leverage. So it breaks the skinny bolt that's supposed to just stop it from, you know, twisting. And that bolt doesn't really provide any support. All the meat is going into the frame with a big bolt, and just how it's designed is this big round thing that shoves into the frame. So I mean, there's no way that's gonna break. Oh yeah, I kind of put weight on the back, and it kind of rotated back a little. I'll just have to pay attention to that. That's funny. Totally forgot that broke, so maybe I'll tackle that tomorrow in the garage. Hopefully it's not too hard to get that little guy out and just put a new bolt in. Running a Kinda K270. That actually has a repair. It's had a repair since Rim Rocker. Since I fixed the flat with Dr. Dual Sport. So with that said, yeah, I've had a plug in there. Seems to work. Now if the plug goes, I'm not too far from home. And then the K270 is a pretty stiff tire, so it wouldn't be too bad running it, you know, flat. I didn't bring any tubes or anything. I'm just local. If I have putts out of here, I can just putts out. As long as I got to town, and maybe I could hitch a ride over to, you know, somebody would hitch me a ride, because I'm not too far away, and then just get my truck and come back for the truck, or bike. Come back for the bike, not the truck. So the other thing I'm using today that is new, that I've been wanting to test and just haven't, I'm wearing the Climb Krios helmet, or Cryos helmet, however you say that, and I bought the Pro Shot GoPro mount because that doesn't wrap around the chin bar like the SoPro. It goes on the outside with some Velcro, and yeah, so that's what how I'm filming today, and that works a lot better for your full face type helmets versus versus the chin mount one, the SoPro, which you have to wrap around. Now, what I wish they would do is give you more Velcro. Because if they gave you more Velcro, you could use it on more than one helmet. But that's probably their way of saying, you know what? It's just easier to buy, you know, the multi-pack, because they'll sell them in multi-packs. So if you have more than one helmet, you can toss them on other helmets. Or I'm sure I could go to Hobby Lobby or something and buy the Velcro. Yeah, and this tank of gas on the XR, actually I have seafoam. I treated it for New Mexico, but I haven't had to fill up. We barely used any fuel on our ride there, so I kind of do that with my bikes. I'll toss in like a treatment thing occasionally. It's not like I'm not religious about it or anything. Just like, you know, I'll just toss them in and do the same with the truck. And lately I've just been using seafoam. A lot of times the fuel saver. Okay, this is the bad part. Yeah, no one's gone up there. Wow, that snowdrift was big. Yeah, I think my my truck could do this. The tires kind of stink on my truck, the factory tires. Anyone coming? Because this is the wide spot. And I can't back up. And once I'm in this groove, I'm in the groove. I once came down this in my Ford Focus. I had a 2005 Ford Focus ST. That's back before they really put a lot of power in them. But had more than the standard, but not like a lot more. Not like, oh my God, more. But yeah, I came down this. I literally slid down using the belly of the car. We got Forest Service knows it's left. Gotta go across this ice. That's my death rock. Frag. YouTuber Frag wanted to ask me what my death rock was. That's it, Frag. Whee! It's really steep, loose. Got a full tank, so I'm kind of top heavy. So, which I've had this nice boulder on a lot of videos. Woohoo! And you can go down it. It's just a fun one. It's a good test. It is kind of hard. It's intimidating. So if people tackle that, unfortunately it's the first one we come to, so if people tackle it, then I know like how the day's gonna go. I've talked about that before. But I got another one that's not as hard, but unfortunately it's second. If they were in the other order, that would be a lot better. Because then it could be like, well, if people do the first one, then and they do the second one, like, well, I know what to ride that day. Like, if I want to turn down a washed out trail, then I know that can be done. Holy cow. Yeah, this is pretty deep. I wouldn't bring my truck here. This is asking to get stuck here. See, the Kinda K270 does pretty good. It's chomping away at the snow, keep me moving. I was gambling by going in the ditch here. I wasn't sure if it'd be clear around the corner, but it paid off. Yeah, the snow's pretty deep here. So honestly, I don't know if the Ranger's been up in this part. I mean, they might have come around, but I don't know if they would risk going around, through that iffy section. That section's always bad, so I'm not surprised. Then we're kind of on top here, so a lot of this gets sun. Okay, this is my other little test rock. Just pointing it out, see the start of the season. Might as well mention it. I got asked about test rock. This is one Frag did. See, that one you can just kind of putz up. It's not that bad. Let's see. Honestly, a lot of it has to do with throttle control. And I'll preach that over and over again. I was like, why is there a plane? Maybe it fell across? We cut it up. Yeah, I was going to go down there, but it looks like idiots have gone down my trail. It's much better, braking, being the first down a trail just because more grip. And there's a point in the year where, you're busting the berms, and it's just short berms, so you kind of bring the front up just a little, and the bike smacks it and just goes right on through. So it looks like you can get through Woodland Park. I mean, I'm going to go, just for everybody, I will go to Rampart Range and just take a look at all of Mount Herman Road. And again, snow tomorrow, so... But this should give you an idea. If, you're like, hey, I want to go ride this weekend. Let's go Big Bikes Mount Herman Road. And with the fresh snow, you might just be back down to this if you're lucky. So Big Bikes will have a struggle through that one section. So probably be few people, especially if your tires are more street orientated. Yeah, you will have trouble there then. But you have a few people you can push, pull, and drag. I'm sure you can get through. And so far as you see, plenty of little go-arounds or just take the tire spots that are melted. Okay, let's see what 314 there. It doesn't look too bad. The bad part is the pinch. And we'll go check that out here after we get to Rampart Range Road, because I really want to see, just for you guys and gals, how that is. And then we'll come back and check out some of these side roads. I'm curious to know what you all think. Once I came out hiking, this was years ago, but my buddy in Denver, he's like, oh, I'm going to hike, let's see, going up, I'm going to hike on that side, the left side, walking up the road. Coming down, I'm going to walk on the inside so I can see people coming. I'm like, but they can't see you around the corner. That doesn't do much. And when you're on a dirt road, you should be able to just use your ears and hear them coming and be proactive and probably, you know, step off or turn around, you know, give a look. I mean, it is a road. But he swore, like, no, you hike facing him. I was like, I'm not doing that. So you had him on one side and me on the other because I refused to. I'm like, that is so scary. I am not hiking back down Mount Herman because we were checking out trails. I'm not hiking back down some of Mount Herman on the inside bank here. Imagine if this bank was higher and I'm coming around the corner here because I'm hugging and afraid. So boom, there's a like person right in the ditch. It's like, oh my God, I'm not expecting that. And going at me. Like, yeah, no thanks. So yeah, leave in the comment field what you think about how you hike. I mean, to me that seems 100% dangerous. Not the right way to do it. I'd rather hike the proper direction, or both be on, if it like has a cliffside, be on one side or the other, and just use your ears and whatever. But I don't know. I don't want to be on the inside when there's blind corners, you know, with a bank there. That would be my thing. I mean, I don't like being there on a bike, but that's my only, you know, I'm going up, so I'm not expecting somebody to be hiking down. Or I've had mountain bike cut the corners. It was just cutting because they're going fast and almost hit me on there, like literally, like just about graze, hit my handlebars. I'm just like, oh my God, you moron. I'm like, if I was in my Jeep at the time, if I was in my Jeep or now truck, you would have hit there was nowhere to go. I mean, this is only this wide, and I'm in the ditch already, so you cut that much off the road so you could just go fast down. You know, you're asking to be hit. And I don't really feel sorry for those people if they do get hit. It's like, pretty common sense. There's vehicle. It's a road first, recreational second. Okay, coming to Rampart Range Road here, around this last corner. Well, it's nice that there's no vehicles. Yeah. We'll stop and take a look at those ones that are broken down. Yeah, nothing here. It looks dry up here, so that's not bad. I'm actually very surprised.